Welcome back to the channel, gamers. Today is new game day. I'm pumped. I was kind of dragging my feet through the mud in those last couple series, and I'm excited about today's game. So today's game is Hellblade. Now, I was a little unfamiliar with this seemingly overwhelmingly popular independent AAA game success by this studio. Now, it didn't come to my attention until I actually saw the preview for Hellblade 2 coming out in May of this year. And after I watched that trailer, I had to cover this game. Now, this is a game about a Celtic warrior that has to journey to Viking hell to avenge the soul of her dead lover. I mean, the description alone had me hooked. The only thing I really know about this developer is Devil May Cry, or they were a part of some of the process. Apparently, they're a really successful studio, and what was actually super interesting about this game, which is touted for all the game awards that it got, was they worked hand in hand with neuroscientists and psychiatrists to be able to more accurately describe or visualize psychosis to the player. So needless to say, we are in for a lot of trippy visuals, and from what I saw in the trailer, this game is gonna be brutal, and that's weird to say because that makes me super excited to play this game. So without further ado, I'm happy you're here. Welcome to Hellblade. Let's get it going.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. What? He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming. She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you can.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see that? You can see it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them.
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back. You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Okay, so first and foremost, as far as an intro to a game, that set the scene for me. I mean, you guys can't tell, but if you were wearing headphones, like the whispers between whatever dialogue was coming in as whatever spirits or gods that might be talking about Senua entering Helheim was ominous as hell. I mean, it was just balancing between my left and right earphone, and it was creepy. I really dig that. The character design is pretty flawless. I mean, looks really, really good. And our journey begins. Let's just... Okay, we got no prompts to...
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
Oh.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate. But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Ooh. Oh, this is a really good start. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I guess we're like on the shores of Helheim maybe, and we're not fully in it yet. But I mean, this place looks brutal enough as it is. The game looks really good. I'm really anticipating some good combat. Oh.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on sheets. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
Whoa.
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you. He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Wow. Okay, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I hope you guys were as excited about that intro as I was.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to restore him. He's already dead. He's dead. Won't let him rot here. She needs to try.
The bridge to Helheim.
Where else?
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. Let's see, shall we?
So I'm assuming we had the head of our dead lover on our hip, which was pretty bold. I don't even know how to describe that, but apparently we need it. Now, from what I read for this game, this really isn't an item collection game, which is, you know, good that we could just enjoy the journey. But it's going to be hard to ignore those instincts as a gamer. I'm really hoping the combat just sends it home for us in this, and the story, of course, but...
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Okay, so we're not in Helheim yet. We're continuing our journey to Helheim, which is actually kind of interesting because from what I know of Norse mythology, Svartalfheim is the land of the dwarves, but apparently in this interpretation, it's the land of evil elves.
That's the way.
So maybe we're still in Midgard?
You're in danger. Keep going, don't stop. Do you know where you are? Where are we?
Down. What's down there? Where have you gone? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Now, I wonder, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if you guys know a lot about Norse mythology. I suspect that the voices we're hearing are maybe the voices of the Norns, which are like the thread spinners of fate, kind of like in Greek mythology. So, man, I'm excited.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. Let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Drew? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Look really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus, and you'll see. What happens if you
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
So what do I gotta do? Get close enough to match it up, maybe?
What is the secret?
Oh wait, so I gotta find some. No, man, this is trippy. Like the game's not really giving me any hints. Wait a minute, is that in like my secondary vision or? Dude, I'm already tripping out in this game. Like, what am I supposed to do? This is the part when I watch YouTube videos, I'm yelling at the content creator, so feel free to just pop off, because this is confusing. Oh, I see it. No way, is that it?
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Okay, I have to admit that was a pretty cool puzzle, at least for me. I mean, maybe further down the line, it might get like kind of more tiring, but as of right now, I thought that was pretty unique.
It worked.
So now we know what we're looking for as far as
Spent
puzzles.
6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched them, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for
Can we
you
actually
to
fall?
make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
All right, so if I had to take a stab at what's about to happen, is we're going to use the head of our dead lover to actually get into Helheim right over there. Kind of secretly bypass it since we got a dead person with us. Oh, I'm actually pretty pumped to play this
The world
game.
of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Really setting the stage for a good story. I mean,
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
ooh. Ooh, our first fight. Whoa!
They're winning.
No. No! Alright, we gotta figure this out. It gave me no prompts or hints. Look how big this dude is. So we got dodge. Let's go. Okay. Picking it up. Trying not to disappoint you guys. Whoa! Okay, there's more than one. Okay, that's a light attack. Ooh. Oh, okay. Whoa, hold on. Oh. Dude, I am tripping out. I can't even see. Oh, maybe we need to drag him towards the light? I can't see anything. What's happening in this game?
She will die. Stop. You fault. Don't give up. Don't. You did this.
Oh, did we just die? So now we can get into Helheim.
A vision of what's to come.
Oh, okay.
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. Oh no! If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost?
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It
won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know it.
She's going to die. Uh-oh.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
2 gates, 2 gods.
She's too scared.
Which one?
All right, let's just pump the brakes on what's happening right now. We are tripping out. We're trying to get into Helheim. The game is giving us no hints on how to have combat. So let me see if I can't even swing my sword when I'm out of combat yet. Like, I was just mashing buttons to see what was going on. I was kind of upset I got tagged up a couple times, but that's okay. We're just learning the game. I'm invested. I don't know how you guys feel, but this was quite an intro for me. So let's check out this rune. I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just like on the ride.
But darkness, bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Okay, so we have a choice. See, I know about Surt, which is the fire giant that eventually destroys Asgard in Ragnarok. So let's go to something I don't know.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
I'm in it, gamers. Let's go. I'm kind of disappointed I don't get to like practice my combat skills. I did turn on toggle to run, so if I press R1, like I'll immediately go back to a walk, but I don't have any reason to walk in a game like this. Like, for what? What's this up here? Oh, a runestone.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
So they're pretty much rehashing the creation story of the world of Norse mythology, which is cool. But it's really trying to send home like the brutality of like the pantheon of Norse mythology, which is crazy. I'm enjoying it.
You need to focus. Focus.
What's that?
It's a wall. It's a door.
No. It's a bridge.
No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down.
What do you think will happen?
Come on.
Idiot.
Come on. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Okay, I feel like that's a door we're gonna go in eventually, so I wanted to explore up here first. Or maybe we need to come up here anyway to open the door. I love the knotwork on the stones. I mean, just aesthetically, this game is, I mean, it's just intriguing in general. Like, you just feel like you're in another place.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
I think we found it up here, right? Ah, so we got to go through here.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
Wow.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Oh, after that first bout, I really wanted to get into some fights. I mean, this place is brutal. And here we go. All right, let's do better this time, gamers. Improve and adapt. Oh, I got a rush? Let's back up. Oh, now we're getting it. See if I can rush in. Okay, I have to be a little closer to rush in. Digging it.
Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight.
It kind of locks on with your character, so I don't know. So what is it? Oh, I was hoping for that kind of move. I was actually daydreaming about this game and what it might be. And that rush was something I was thinking of.
Too slow.
Let's do it, guys. Ooh, I like that. Oh, we gotta get fancy with it at some point. Ooh. Oh, this is getting nice. Oh. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. Dude. I'm digging the combat. This could get, I mean, I really want to be put in a situation where we're surrounded and then we really got to maneuver our way. I may increase my controller sensitivity. Okay, I feel a little more mobile now. I'm just wondering what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like I need to turn on a dime if we're gonna be surrounded. I guess the next engagement will really bring home what we need to do. But that jumping strike, the heavy, the light, the dodges, I didn't even involve. I'm pretty sure my B button is to like do a kick. So Oh, I'm actually pretty stoked to play this. Okay.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
So we know what we were doing last time. Pretty sure we're gonna have to. Oh, there's a room over here. Can we climb this? No. Oh. Oh, so we can get up there on the top to align those ravens. All right. Whoa. Hold on. Is that a bad guy? Or is that the god himself? Oh man, I'm geeking out. Oh. So the symbol is actually 3 ravens put together.
Align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
Everything is so trippy on my eyes. I mean, dude, if you have problems with epilepsy, this is not the game for you.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
I mean, just like the mysticism and the feeling of being in this abstract world. It feels really good. I don't know how else to describe it, but I am definitely having fun. So more puzzles, right? Maybe we have to look at the door again. Oh, I see the ravens up there. So we need to get on top of there.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them.
To
Listen,
break the
listen.
seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean? Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? She does.
All right, so the game makes it pretty apparent. I mean, now that we saw the first puzzle,
Shh, 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 shh.
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
whoa.
Challenge me. He's gone. Where's he going? Where's from your fault?
Ooh. I'm sorry if I'm more on the quiet side, gamers. I'm just taking all this in.
person a Gelt. Some like truth become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Alright, so that's definitely where we need to go. This game is exciting. Maybe I'm just geeking out because, you know, just my interest in Norse mythology itself, but this game is dark and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Like, this atmosphere is creepy. I want to know more about the character. What happened to her boyfriend or her husband or whatever? Like, this is some brutal stuff to go through.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Raven. Tricking her. Raven. How can she get up? Wait. It's him.
So do I jump down?
Magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her.
Okay, let's try to go down, see if that works out. I didn't fully understand that puzzle, but it worked out. Now, I'm gonna have to say, I know this is the beginning of the game, but it would have really been nice to fight enemies in between, like, these puzzles. Like, in between, like, right when we came into this area, it would have been nice to fight enemies just to have some more combat initially off the rip. But I'm still hooked. And now, if it's like this the whole game, I might have some criticism about it. But as far as, like, the atmosphere it's delivering, like, I'm pretty into it.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning, a deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Come on, give me a fight. I want to fight. Oh, that close behind me. There we go. We're going in. I don't even know how to block. I don't even care. As long as I got that evade. Heavy attack, back up, and thrust. Woo! We're feeling good out here now. So is there, see, I can't rotate, like, it's just a single player combat. Oh yeah.
Behind you.
Oh, see, how am I supposed to prevent that? They won't let me rotate the camera. Oh, you can switch between enemies though. With your right joystick. Let's rush. Oh, I see how it goes. Switch. Switch enemies.
He can read you.
Okay.
Surrounding her. She's going to lose.
See, I can't see another enemy right now. Ooh. First time I got hit.
He's gone.
Dude, I am digging the combat. So in that fight, if there's more than one enemy by you, I mean, obviously you can't really see behind you when you fight, but if they're in your line of sight, you can switch between targeting, which is automatic in this game, with your right joystick. So to be able to combat two people at one time, you really got to be diligent about where, like, if your enemy's stunned in your combo, and then you probably want to switch to another. Like, you really got to manage a crowd. And I really like how this combat is like heavy in the sense that your strikes matter, but it's not to the sense where you feel like the combat is slower than it should be. So, oh, like, this is good. I have to admit, I'm pretty invested at the moment. I'm not even trying to front on you guys. Like, this is a cool experience.
Go to him.
She can't go in there. Behind there? Evan, he's there.
Maybe something opened back up that I didn't see, like after that combat sequence. It's certainly auto-saving me a lot, so it's kind of confusing me on... I mean, it seems like a transitional save. Like, once we pass certain barriers, it doesn't necessarily mean we encountered anything significant.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
It's cool. I feel like I know this voice actor. I can't put my finger on it, but it's familiar to me. Loving all this knot work.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind?
All right, gamers, I think that is a solid intro to Hellblade. I feel really engaged with the combat, even though it's not as consistent as I want it to be, but I do consider this still the beginning part of the game. But if I had to make a prediction, I do feel like it's going to stay relatively like the same speed as far as combat. I mean, I would love to be surprised, but the atmosphere is super dark, super intense. We really haven't got any more clarity on the story aside from she's trying to free her lover's soul from the goddess Hela, who is, her realm is Helheim, and we're at the point of the game where we have to face two gods of Norse mythology in order to open the gates to go see Hela. I like that we come across the runes where it's giving us kind of like the creation story of Norse mythology. And as far as like how the game aesthetically looks, it's solid. The people look damn near real, and I'm invested. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I'm actually really excited to continue this game. Not only because, you know, I have an affinity for Norse mythology, but because the game has been a lot more engaging than the last couple series we did on the channel. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Anybody who's returning to the channel, anybody who's new to the channel, you are always welcomed. I'm just another gamer. Save a gamer, save a life, and I'll catch you on that next episode.